All right, so next we're going to talk about video feed tools, and there are a few of these that I think the teachers will really appreciate. First thing we had was the full screen, what we saw just a moment ago. Now, if you come up here to the very top of the screen on the left-hand side, you'll see this button, this icon here. So easily enough, you just click on that, and once again, there's Katie in all her glory. And then we can go ahead, and if we want to if we want to return back to the sidebar view, this is where we're going to go, to the exit full screen. So we'll click that, and here we are, we're back to the sidebar view. Also, if you want to make things just a little bit bigger, you can always drag them. The next thing is turning on and off the camera and the mic. Now, as the teacher, you have access to both the student's mic and camera and your own. The student has access to their own. So when you want to use yours are going to be up here again at the top left. And these are pretty easy to see. You have the mute, and then if you need to turn off your camera for some reason, go ahead and click that camera. If you need to click on Katie's, it's the same thing, but these are now down in her square where her image is. So there's the mute. You can't hear Katie. Next is the camera, and again, you can turn off the camera for Katie as well. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is changing the input devices. This settings button right up here is going to be really helpful to you for the next several things that we're going to look at. And when you go to the devices, you have the FaceTime is what my camera is. But if you use another camera, Manicam, if you have a camera that is mounted on your computer, on this drop down, your camera options will pop up here. You can do the same thing with your microphones, and same with the speaker. You have those options as well. Then video mirroring also falls under that same button. So we're going to go back to that settings or devices button. So the video mirroring options are down here at the bottom, and the no mirroring is what is the default. If you want to choose self-mirroring, where you're going to flip, so for example, here I have some letters, B, C, D, and if you want me to flip myself, now you can see that they have mirrored. And then if you want to mirror both your student and yourself, then you can choose the last one, and we both flip. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the virtual backgrounds. So this one is also underneath the devices. That little settings icon is a button that says video background options. So you have several different options, blurry background or very blurry background. So the student can also choose their background image. And if you want something that says Koala Go on there, that's an option. Oh, Katie's out in space. I love that. I'm going to go underwater. And then as you can see, this one, you can upload an image. If you want a background image, then you can go ahead and do this. This is going to take a little bit more power to use the backgrounds. So do keep that in mind if you've got an older computer.